I am Navapriya from Physical Science Department. Today we are going to discuss on a topic projective and non-projective techniques. First, projective techniques. So projective techniques is nothing but it is a direct technique through which a person's personality can be determined, and this test is conducted only when a person is in unconscious mind. So when a person is self-conscious, we cannot use this technique to determine their personality. So some important techniques of predictive techniques are word association test, sentence completion test, thematic aid perception test, Rorschach inward test. So Rorschach inward test. In this test, the subject is given 10 ambiguous input images, and out of these 10 images, the 5 will be in black and white ink, and 3 will be in pastel colors, and 2 will be in red ink. These images are symmetrical. Let me tell you why these images are symmetrical. These images are formed by a single drop of ink, and after that the papers are folded symmetrically, and hence you can get a symmetrical image. This method is used to determine the person's thoughts and what they feel, and it's also used to find the personality of a person. These images are here the individuals subject are asked to tell and to say what they feel about the picture and what do they understand by that picture, and by this it is used to find their personality. This method is used by psychotherapy and for also in counseling, and here psychologists he once used this technique to diagnose the mental disease, that is schizophrenia. It is nothing but it is disability to unable to feel, think, and etc. Next, thematic A perception test. It is a test. It is also important test of projective test. This involves here in this time the person is given some 30 pictures, whereas in previous method we saw the 10 pictures were given. Here the 30 pictures were given, and the subject is asked to describe a story on seeing that pictures. So it is used to find the person's emotions and motivations and personality, etc. So it is also known as picture interpretation technique. So you can see the picture. So there is the many pictures. Like these, the pictures are shown to the subject, and they are asked to tell or describe a story of what they feel and what they understand. We can understand their personalities and some other words. Next, non-projective techniques. Non-projective techniques. It is a subjective techniques because here the decision is made by the individual's response on the particular question. So this method is also known as paper and pencil technique. Important techniques of non-projective techniques. Interview method, sociometric technique, rating scale, questionnaire, Eisenberg personality inventory, that is EPI, behavioral observation. First, we are going to first Eisenberg personality inventory, EPI. This technique measures the personality traits of an individual, whether he is extrovert or introvert or neutral. So this EPI technique focuses on two major dimensions. One, extroversion, introversion. It is denoted by as letter E. Next, neutralism or stability. It is denoted by a letter N. So let me explain in one by one. First, extroversion and introversion. Extroverts person generally they will be more active and they will be outgoing, assertive, and they seek social attractions. While the introverts are more conserved, they are fluctuative and they only prefer solitary activities. Next, neutralism and stability. Neutralism, a person who is in with this quality, they will be always experiences negative emotions than the positive emotions, they will be emotionally unstable person. So a person with stability, they will be emotionally stable, they will be more emotionally stable, and they will be less prone to negative effects. So Heinz also later he expanded this model by including a third dimension, that is psychoticism, and it is denoted by the letter P. And this dimension tells that a person with this psychoticism will be more aggressive, and they may will have a different empathy and impulsivity. Next, we are next, behavioral observation. This is also an important technique of non-projective technique. This is a method is directly observing and recording a specific individual's behavior of interest in social interactions, communication patterns, or problem solving skills. This method is useful particularly for studying the behavior of an individual in real lifetime and also for identifying patterns or changes in time. So I hope you all understood about projective and non-projective technique. Thank you.